Hi, and welcome to Get Fit with Gaston. I'm Anthony Hunt, and today we have the lovely Wanda Thompson. How you doing, sis?
Hey, Anthony, how are you?
I'm doing well, doing well. Today we're going to talk about cross-training. How does that work?
Cross-training is the method of not doing your same old routine.
Okay.
So I'm sure like you have your routine that you do.
Right.
And what happens is we do the same thing and then our body adjusts. So cross-training means, what do you do every day now?
Well, I do cycling, I do yoga, a little weights. So yeah, that's about it.
So let's say you've seen people doing things like boxing and you're like, yeah, no, that's not for me. Or you've seen them hiking and you're like, yeah, no. So it's like getting out of your comfort zone. And I give you an example. I used to always poo-poo or laugh at the people doing aerobics in the pool. Because it's a lot of seniors.
Okay.
And then one day I got in there and guess what? It kicked my butt. And the next day I was sore. So I cross-trained and I tried to do something a little bit different, which recruited different muscle fibers in my body, and that helped me. So that's cross-training.
Okay, my next question is muscle confusion. What is that?
Muscle confusion and cross-training are kind of same thing, so you need to cross-train in order to confuse your muscles. So when you go into the gym and you work the same things because you're good at it, you know them, you're making the body develop a pattern where it's good at it, and unfortunately it starts using less energy to do those things.
Oh, okay.
Right? Okay. So what we're going to do is we'll do different things to get out of our comfort zone, and we cross-train and have muscle confusion by doing that. So we're confusing the body. Okay. The body thinks it knows what we're going to do today, but we're going to jump in there and do something different. Okay. So muscle confusion.
All right. And today, I know we're going to do a little bit of boxing.
Yeah.
So with boxing, is that a total body workout or is it just arms?
Oh my goodness. Okay. You ever look at the boxers?
Oh yeah.
Woo, right? They usually be in good shape because you're using your full body, upper, lower, and you're doing it at the same time. So it's strengthening. It's a lot of aerobic.
Okay. During how do people maybe that's not really getting into exercise or just starting to diet or whatever, how do they jumpstart their weight loss?
And that's what I wanted to speak about today. That's why I'm talking about cross-training and muscle confusion. So a good way to jumpstart is to, first off, make sure that you got, clearance from your doctor when you're just starting. Okay. Especially if you haven't worked out for 6 months or more. That's when you know you're considered sedentary. If you've been off the track for 6 months or more, I don't care if you used to be an athlete back in the day. If you haven't worked out for 6 months and more, you're considered sedentary at this point. Okay. So we're going to get that clearance from the doctor, and then we're going to progress you slowly. But cross-training, what I do is have my clients do a little bit of everything, a little bit of yoga when they come see me, a little bit of strength and conditioning, a little bit of aerobic activity, and then I build them up. But that will help jumpstart their weight loss. Okay.
Now, what about, are there any kind of like supplements that people could try, when they're starting to jump off with their weight loss?
There are tons of supplements, and I really can't speak to all of them today. That's a good topic going forward. But due to time constraints, what I can tell people is a lot of people who come to me who have been sedentary and has a lot of weight to lose, if they just start by cleaning out their diet and not even bringing in supplements, they'll see a lot of weight loss, like adding in water. A lot of people are not getting half their body weight in ounces. So if you weigh 200 pounds, you're looking at, you should be doing 100 ounces of water a day. That's half your body weight. Yes. So a lot of people, when they just incorporate those things, start changing what they eat. If you're eating white potatoes, switch to brown. If you're eating white rice, switch to brown. All your whites usually switch to brown. So I notice when I have my clients do these little things, they'll see weight loss start to come off just starting there, getting rid of the sodas.
Right.
Yeah, getting rid of the sweets.
Okay. Yeah. Now, what about, say, something like a detox? Would that be something when you're kick-starting your weight loss journey? Is that something that you could do?
That's a good question, because a lot of people are like, oh, I'm going to do a detox. And I always say, and I'm a big organic person. Right. So I say, if you just clean up your diet with the things that I just mentioned, that is detoxing. Okay. We're getting so far away from that because we are looking at commercials and social media. Use this, buy that. You have to remember their job is to market their items for you to buy. Exactly. But a lot of that stuff is already in your grocery store around the perimeter. Everything that they're putting in that bottle, you can get at the store fresh. So it's eating your vegetables, loading yourself with fiber, drinking your water, eating your sweets sparingly, getting in some good fats, avocado, banana, peanut butter, your butters. That right there is your detox. Drinking your water, that is your detox. Now you're going to push your bowels the way they're supposed to move.
Okay.
So a lot of this stuff, you don't need to go purchase anything fancy. It starts in your grocery store on the outside perimeter of the grocery store, meaning not so much in the middle where all the processed food is,
Right.
on the outside where the natural foods.
Okay, and my last question, if somebody plateaus,
Yes.
during that plateau, they get discouraged, I can't lose that last 5 pounds to meet my goal or whatever. What can they do to continue to lose weight without, getting discouraged in themselves?
Yes, well, I'm glad you asked that. That's a great question because a lot of people run into that problem. First off, I'm here to say don't let it be a problem. Know that you're going to plateau. That's okay. That's natural. That's how our body is set up. The body is amazing, but it also gets in the way of what we want, meaning that the body will adjust to whatever stress we put it under. So in the beginning, you come work out with me, you haven't worked out for 6 months, right? We'll use that as an example. So you're seeing all this success. Right. Well, you're seeing it because the body is so happy that you're moving. It's like, yay, he's giving me water, he's moving. And the body wants to be healthy, so it starts shedding. However, after 3 weeks or so, they say, the body says, okay, I got it now. I know what he's going to do. I'm not going to use as much energy to do it. I've adjusted to it, and it turns down the level of energy it needs to burn. That's why you see a plateau. So do not get discouraged. Now that you know that, you should say to yourself, every 3 weeks or so, I need to change up my game. And that's what we're talking about today. Muscle confusion, getting out your comfort zone, doing that thing that you don't like to do.
Right.
I just went bike riding with friends in Greenville a couple weeks ago, and we rode 20 miles. I don't bike like that. I should. And I felt the difference. It got me out of my comfort zone. So last night I took a spin class, getting myself cross-training, getting out of my comfort zone.
Oh, okay. Well, again, thank you for watching Get Fit with Gaston with Anthony Hunt and Iwanda Thompson. Have a good day.
Hey guys, welcome to Get Fit with Gaston. I'm Iwanda Thompson, and I'm here with my buddy, Anthony. What's up?
Chilling, sis. Chilling. How you doing?
That's right, we're back again.
Doing it.
Doing it to it. So listen guys, we're going to talk about different ways to have fun with your fitness, how to cross-train,
All right.
muscle confusion.
Okay.
And so today I got a little bit of all that here. All right. So for those of you who are wanting to jumpstart your weight loss and or break through that plateau, here are some of the things you can do. So these are things that I don't do every day. So this is what I'm talking about getting out of your comfort zone. That's what cross-training is and muscle confusion. So look what we have here. My clients hate this one. They hide them from me. The sliders. Literally, they hide these from me. All right, but I always have a spare. Listen up. These are called sliders. If you want to order them online, that's cool. They slide on the floor. You can use them for upper and lower body activity.
Okay.
However, you can create your own sliders at home.
How's that?
Paper plates. Hello, somebody.
Wow.
Yeah, MacGyver that thing together.
You have
Remember
to,
MacGyver?
Yeah, no doubt.
Yes, all right. It's called balling on a budget. Okay. So when I first started personal training and running my business, I didn't have the money to order all this fancy, overpriced stuff.
Okay.
Right. So paper plates or how about towels that you don't use anymore?
Wow.
That you're going to get rid of.
Right.
So you get 2 bangs for the buck.
Exactly.
You cleaning your floor. And you like, I'm just playing. That's what some of my clients say. You got me cleaning the floor? Okay, guys. So that's how you can improvise, all right? So long as it moves and slides, it's strengthening. It's working strength. So we're going to use these. This is muscle confusion. Strength building and cardio.
All right.
All right? So I also have a variable here today, a little apparatus. And this is what we talk about making exercise fun. So yeah, I could tell you, Aunt, give me 15 butt kicks, give me 20 squats. But it's more fun when you roll the dice.
Right.
And then I'll let you roll the dice, so you won't be so mad at me because whatever you rolled, all right, you rolled it, Anthony, not me. Now let's get it, right?
Exactly.
So on this little cute apparatus here, you even have a water break. So if he makes the water break, you can take a water break.
I think it needs to be more water breaks.
Some of my clients have it down to a science where they know how to kind of roll it.
Wow.
So this is what we're going to do in between activities just to break up the monotony.
Okay.
And this is still cross-training and muscle confusion. Add a little bit of different. Instead of taking your rest, you call it an active rest.
Okay.
Right? Once you get to that level. When you first start off, you might not even be ready. Rest means rest, maybe.
Right.
You need the whole minute and a half.
Exactly.
But for those of us who are intermediate to advanced, rest, you can do an active rest. You can do this, but you do it lightly. And then we're going to incorporate some fun stuff today. And my disclaimer, by no means am I a boxer. However, it's all about having fun and emulating. So we're going to show you some fun activities you can do. Simple, should be accident-free if you take your time. This is good for strength, conditioning, and cardio. So almost all the boxers I see who are in season look good.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not out of season, but in season they look good, right? All right, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna start off with a simple warm-up though. All right, so let's get it, Anthony. So remember, you always wanna warm up 2 to 5 minutes, and we're just gonna do, for time constraints, we're just gonna do knee lifts and taps. So all we're doing is using upper body and lower body at the same time. We're gonna do it not even 30 seconds. If you were at home, don't forget you can do this 2 to 5 minutes. All you're doing is telling your body, hey body, we getting ready to work out. We've been sitting down, we've been sedentary, we're getting ready to move. So all that nice blood is pumping from the heart, now is coming to our upper and lower extremities. So I'm gonna do what's called, we're gonna do right now what's called modified jumping jacks. So instead of jumping and putting all that stress on our knees, we're just gonna step to the right and then step to the left. Same principle. If I wasn't in studio, I would do the regular.
Okay.
Yeah, in studio is a little more hot here, right? Yeah. So still same thing. Upper and lower is moving at the same time. One more, and then we're gonna do some squats. Okay. So we're gonna sit back. Yeah, just push back in your heels and come up. Proud chest. So you don't wanna be leaning over like that. That's lower back injuries. And we squeeze through the glutes at the top. Yeah. 2 more. 1 more. That's it.
Right.
Heart rate up already.
Oh, yeah.
Heart rate up already. Don't forget to have your little towel, your water. You can do this stuff at home. Huh? All right, Ann, let's start with a slide. Let's get the hard stuff out of the way.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so I'm gonna show you some things you can do lower and upper. You can build your arms, you can build your legs, you definitely can build your core. So, we're gonna start with mountain climbers. All right, so Ant is gonna get into a plank motion. All right, drop your hips, tuck them under, and go. So what we wanna do is pull. Now in studio, this floor is a little not receptive as much as we want. All right, so for 5 seconds, pick it up, Ant, go. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, break. Now, ordinarily, as we said before, we would do that for 30 seconds, take a break. If you're in better shape, maybe you can go a minute, take a break.
Okay.
All right? So that's the mountain climber. I'm gonna show you guys something that's called the butt drops. I'll show you first, Ant, and you want to join in.
All right.
So butt drops is an advanced move. Upper body, all of this is upper body. If you notice, when we're here, we're engaged our shoulder girdle. Did you feel that?
Yes.
And you gotta engage your pelvis, tuck it under, pull your belly button in. All right, so he did the mountain climber. Here's a butt drop. It cross over and back, cross over and back. Cross, back, cross, back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, that's something you would do for about 30 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of shoulder work, right?
Right.
Yeah, a lot of shoulder work. Piking.
Okay.
Piking. We're gonna do some core work. Also iliopsoas. Iliopsoas is this muscle that attaches to the top of your hip, goes all the way down your quad. It's one of your quad, helps to lift your legs up.
Okay.
So we're strengthening our abs and the iliopsoas at the same time.
Right.
Shoulder work, kick back plank. Hips go up like down dog, back down. Good. Keep going. Tug it up. Now take your head in as you do it. Yes, look back. Good. Pike it up. I'm gonna join you for 3 more. Pike it up. 3, pike it up. 2, pike it up. 1, and break. A lot of shoulder work.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's get our mats, and we're gonna show you how you can work your upper body with these sliders. Let's go this way. We'll face one another. How about that?
Let's do it.
All right, so upper body work. Don't forget you can use a towel or paper plates for this. Always have your belly button pulled in. And we're gonna start with lateral movements. All right, let me talk about body posture. Hips need to be forward, yes. Now we're gonna go to the right first. As far as you can, bend, come back, and then to the left, bend, and come back. Let's do 2 more. 1 and 2. That's what I call upgrading your push-ups.
Right, yeah. Because it's really working all of your shoulders. I mean, push-ups is kind of like focus, right? On one part, but with the extension, it's working all that shoulder.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna up the game. You're gonna get in a full plank like you're doing a push-up.
Okay.
Yeah, and I want you to show them how you can do 2 of them. This is if you really got some upper body strength. Go ahead, let's try it. Go to the side, bend out, and go to the side. Okay, great. And ladies, we too can do it. Now, if we can't do it feet together, you can go a little bit wider, bend, bring it back, bend, bring it back. You might start off there. I always say start off the hardest, and then go down to your knees.
Okay.
You always want to challenge your body with the hardest first.
Okay.
And then decelerate because you have the most energy in the beginning, right?
Right.
And then you'd be like, oh, this is giving out. Now go to your knees.
Okay.
I don't even care if you only give me 1.
Right.
At least try the hardest first.
Okay.
All right, so now I'll let you do it so we won't bump heads.
Okay.
You're gonna be modified like you were before, and this is the one I showed you where you reach out forward. Heels up, in the back. Good, reach. So he's reaching forward and back. Same thing, and stop. All right, come on up. Tell him what you felt again.
Actually, I felt when I stretched out, felt elongated the arms, stretching the arms out, making the arms long, and feeling it actually in all parts of my arms, shoulders, bicep, and down here in the forearm.
And if you notice, his breath.
Yeah.
So this is why getting out of the machines and trying something different,
Right.
Muscle confusion, because we know in the machines we can work our arms, right?
Exactly.
We can work our arms in a machine, but that's in one sedentary plane of motion, sitting down, and usually when you finish working out in the machine, your breath is not up like that.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So this is what we call muscle confusion. So I challenge you, Anthony, when you go to the gym again and you do your dumbbell workout or you do the machine arm workout,
Right.
in between rests, instead of resting, go on the floor and try something like this. That's muscle confusion.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Okay?
Gotcha.
And we also call it supersetting.
Okay.
Which means that you're training the same muscle or the opposing muscle with limited rest in between.
Okay.
So that's how we get that shred in our body.
Right.
Okay, so that's our sliders. That's just a couple of things you can do with your sliders. I'll show you guys one last thing. So if you can elongate your mat for me and lay supine on your back, and we're gonna put these sliders under your feet, and you're gonna do what we call bridges. So what I want is, let's actually go this way, Aunt, where your legs are laying this way, because you need more. You can leave the mat that way.
Okay.
Because what we want is the majority of his legs off the mat, you know, because you want to slide, right? Then the mat will stop you from sliding. So you're going to put those on your heels. Straighten your legs. Now try to lift your hips up in the air and bring those heels towards you. Yeah, give me a couple more. Last one. And rest. Again, another exercise that is working a couple places at the same time.
Okay.
So you're working your hamstring and your core.
Right.
You're gonna try 3 more. Pull that belly in, put your arms out in the T. All right, here we go. Lift. Good. Lift. And lift. Release. Let's work. Where'd you feel it?
Hamstrings, hips, for the most part. Yeah.
Hamstrings, hips, that's all attached to the glutes. Yes, so those are the supporting muscles that helps your glutes.
And the abs.
And the abs. So everything I try to create, I want the workout to have a little bit more than one muscle group that you're working at a time.
Right.
Okay? All right, so let's go on. Let's try a little boxing work.
Okay.
We're gonna do a little boxing. So we're in our upright position. Gonna do a little boxing. So put on those receiving gloves for me. And we'll switch up. I'm gonna make it fair. We'll switch up. I want Aunt to get a little taste of the fun with boxing. Let's see, I probably should have had you keep yours off. You might need to help me with this one. This strap. Thanks, Aunt. Did we beat keep that up? We're gonna beat that thing up. All right, so again, I'm not a boxer, but I just know how to have fun. This is all about muscle confusion, doing something different. You can have these at home. You can do it with your kids. You can do it with your significant other, whatever. It's a fun way to still be exercising. So I'm gonna talk about a simple one that I like to do, which is just a count. I'm right-handed. You right-handed?
Yeah.
So we're gonna always start with the right.
Okay.
We're gonna have a right foot forward, left foot back. And you always want to have like a little bent knee. You don't want to be locked out. That much I do know.
Okay.
Just being an athlete, right? You're more agile in a bent state on the ball of your foot. We're going to count to 10 and we'll come back. So we're going to have our guard up. And I'm going to say 1 and then we're going to hit 1. And then I'll say 2 and we'll hit 1, 2. Okay? And then we're going to try to move a little bit in a circle.
Okay.
All right, you ready, Ant?
All right.
All right, 1. Good. 2. Let's move it. 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. So that's fun. That's called 10. And then what you can do is you come down.
Right.
You come down, so we're going to start with 10. You ready?
Yep.
10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes.
It's good workout.
Switch.
Yeah.
Good workout. Breath up.
Yeah.
Do that. In between. In between, like right now, you could be doing jumping jacks for 30 seconds, squats, 30 seconds. Due to time constraints, we're just gonna keep moving. So what we're gonna do with Ant is hooks. So we're gonna do, not hooks, but 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And we'll stay in place.
All right.
3. Now start to move. Last one. Heart rate up.
Oh yeah.
Whew. Yeah. So now you're gonna do 1, 2, 3 left. So it's just all these little fun ones you can come up with.
Right.
Whatever you want to create.
All right. Now will the footwork be added to the hook
No.
or just the
You
hook?
could,
Yeah.
but we're not gonna do it today. So we're gonna do in
All
for
right.
5 with breath,
Okay.
out our mouths for 10. And we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, hit.
All right.
All right. Remember how to go. Are you ready? Go. Move. Yep, keep going. Right there. Right there. Look at all this glistening.
Glistening.
So in between, jumping jacks for 30 seconds.
Right.
Yeah. So sit-ups.
All right.
Fun. Keep those on. Fun.
Okay.
I'm gonna set you up
All right.
on my mat. All right, have a seat. Now usually, flip yourself around towards me.
Okay.
Usually I sit on a exercise ball so I can be up high, facing you.
Okay.
I forgot to bring the ball in, it's all good. So, what we're gonna do is, I'll try to come down here. All right, so you're gonna lay back, scoot towards me.
Okay.
You're gonna lay back, and you're gonna exhale, come up, bring your, and you're gonna cross hook. So bring your legs in some more, like higher knees. Yeah, now lay back.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, you ready? Exhale, come up, cross hook. All right, let's go. Exhale. Exhale on the way up. On the way up. On the way up. Come on, 5. Come on, 6. You make it 10. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Yes. Cardio and ab work.
Oh yeah.
Flip yourself around.
This way?
Forward, yes.
Okay.
Now this one is a killer too, because we never really work these little bitty muscles up on top of our shoulders. Inhale for 5 through your nose. Exhale for 10. 5, 10. All right. So what you're gonna do is I'm gonna have these up here and you're gonna hit up.
Okay.
It's gonna feel so weird. Are you ready? Try not to lean back too much.
Okay.
I'm gonna be right here for your support.
All right.
Go. Weird, right?
Yeah.
Usually we go 30 seconds. Why is this weird? How often are you punching up? Right?
Right.
All right. We're gonna get to 30. Let's go. Break. How you feeling?
Yeah. That's really working. Those
That's
traps.
really working.
Yeah.
The traps.
Traps.
Unlike the machine, muscle confusion, right? Because what would you be doing in the machine right now? Simulate it. Pressing up, pressing down. Will he be having all this sweat doing that? No. So what are we getting here? Upper traps plus what? Cardio at the same time. Going to 40. This is the finale. Go. And he's done. That part.
That part.
That part. that part.
Yeah.
So let me show you a fun one. Last move for boxing glove, fun stuff. Can you squat pretty low?
Depends on the day.
Let me see how low you can get. Stay there.
Okay.
You gotta get that low because I can get my leg up pretty high.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. My leg's going over. All you gotta think about is let me get low enough for this girl to get her legs over, okay? But I'm pretty flexible, so you're in luck.
All right.
Guard up, ready, 4. Squat, go. Squat, go. Squat, go. Squat, woo! You better get lower. You better get lower. Woo! 2 more, get low. Last one, yeah. Good job. Let's take these off. You're making me work, y'all. Oh, Lord, I had to clear that head. Gonna be a disaster on TV. Call 911. All right, so my other apparatus before we close out. The ball. Rolling the dice.
Yeah.
So we're gonna let Ant roll his fate. Now, what I was saying today, muscle confusion. You can do this in its own series, or you could have sprinkled it in between those events we were doing.
Right.
Maybe we boxed for a minute, took a break, roll the dice,
Right.
come back, do abs, roll the dice. So you're gonna roll the dice.
All right. Shake 'em up, shake 'em up.
Shake 'em up, shake 'em. Bro, he go against the wall,
Yeah,
y'all.
we playing them craps.
Woo, 10
Jump lunge.
Now I'm gonna tell you not to jump, Ant.
Okay.
So I don't like people jumping on their knees like that. So you're just gonna reverse lunge back like this. Give me 10 of them. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so he's recovering. We're doing a partner exercise. Let me see what I get. Roll my own fate. 15. Really easy. I can't get mad at nobody but myself. What did it say, Ant?
15 dart walks.
Crab walks,
Crab
right?
walks, excuse me, crab, yeah.
So crab walks, you guys. Fingertips face your glutes. Elbows are not out, they're back. Lift your bun, pull your belly button in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Shoulder work.
Right.
A lot of shoulder work. I felt that. All right, let's do 2 more before we wrap it up. Roll it.
Let's roll it.
Boom.
What we got?
That part. 10 roll it again. For some reason you get those jump lunges. We got the same thing. We're gonna roll it again.
What we doing?
Bicycles.
Bicycles, okay.
So you supine. On his back. You know those bicycles, right?
No, not really.
Supine. So listen up. You're going to come up. Those are the ones that are like this, the bicycle.
Oh, for bend the knee?
Yep.
Okay.
Opposite knees, opposite elbow. So you can stay up there for me, Aunt, and just go like this. Stay up in the air.
Okay.
There you go. Lean back, heels off the ground. Switch to knees. Hey, break. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna show you. That was Anthony's version.
Yeah.
Just so y'all
that was the remix.
That was the remix. So just so you won't go away, let me show you the for real version. This here, bicycle. Bicycle. You can lay back here, or you can stay up here if you want to work all parts of your abs. Bop, 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 right?
Oh, so there's leg movement. I didn't realize there was leg movement involved in it.
It's like the bicycle.
Right, gotcha.
All right, my last throw. Last throw. Give me something good. Let me see. Water break. Butt kicks. Everybody know butt kicks. So don't forget, modify your workout for your life. I've had 3 knee surgeries, so I already know what I can and can't do.
Right.
But that doesn't mean you have to totally shut down. Because a lot of people say, oh, I just had surgery on my knee. I just had a student tell me that. I'm like, but the rest of your body okay?
Right.
You got all this. You got one knee.
Mm-hmm.
One knee ain't running me.
Right,
Okay?
right.
So I got a modified version of butt kicks. So I can just do it here. You know, where you do like this, or you can still kind of butt kicks. That's it.
That's it.
How you feel?
Winded and sweated, but I feel good though.
And this was like 15, 20 minutes.
Right.
Right? So just think about a good hour workout if we did that.
Right.
Muscle confusion, getting out your comfort zone, switching your game, maybe just once or twice a week.
Right.
Yeah, like I hike only once a week. I don't need to do that every day, but that's my muscle confusion.
Okay.
Or maybe I'll take a spin class once a week. That's my sprinkling in some confusion. Taking out the normalcy of my routine, keeping my body guessing so that it cannot plateau.
Okay.
So I hope we got that takeaway today.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes.
So what do you think you might change or try in order to add?
The boxing part and the gliders.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be my muscle confusion for this week, starting this week. So yeah.
That's what's
I'll try
up.
those too.
Yeah, that's what's up. All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us here again at Get Fit with Gaston. This is Anthony. And I'm Iwanda Thompson. Check me out. You can follow me on Facebook under Fit 4 YOU LLC out of Belmont, or I'm on Instagram.
Okay.
My IG tag is Legs Wanda, 2 G's, 2 legs, 2 G's.
That's right.
Legs Wanda. All right. So follow us. I hope you have a great day. Don't forget muscle confusion.